Hi everyone. This is my final video for my classroom education as a profession. My name is Katie Bryant, and this semester I completed my fieldwork in a third grade classroom with a teacher, Miss Elizabeth. I also completed interviews and observations along with learning more about how school operates through this course. In this video, I'm going to talk about what I've learned from my classroom experience, how things like culture and community impact students, and how all this helped me to shape the kind of teacher I want to be. One of the biggest things that stood out to me during my field experience was how much a student's background and home life can affect their behavior and learning. In the classroom, I observed there were students from all different types of situations. Miss Elizabeth helped me learn a little bit about each student. Some from single-parent homes, some being raised by grandparents, and even migrant students. That really opened my eyes because not every student walks into the classroom with the same experience. In our district, 100% of the students receive free lunch, which really shows the level of poverty in our area. That alone impacts how students come to school each day, whether they're tired, hungry, or dealing with things at home. One thing I really noticed was how important relationships are and how Miss Elizabeth did a great job getting to know her students and building trust with them. When students feel comfortable, they were much more likely to participate and stay on task. This experience helped me realize that teaching isn't just about academics, it's about understanding the whole child and meeting them where they are. Another big takeaway for me was how much outside factors can affect the classroom. I actually work in the central office of our local school district in federal programs, so I have some background knowledge, but this class really helped me understand how it affects the classroom on a deeper level. Things like funding, school board decisions, and programs like Title I all play a huge role in what teachers are able to do. Since our district has such a high poverty level, those programs are extremely important in making sure students have what they need to succeed. I also learned that community involvement matters. Parents, school leaders, and community members all have a voice, and those decisions directly impact students and teachers. It made me realize that teaching is not just about a classroom, it's a part of a much bigger system. While observing in the classroom, I learned a lot about teaching strategy and classroom management. One thing I noticed right away was how effective it was to break assignments into smaller parts. When Miss Elizabeth did this, students stayed more focused and were more likely to complete their work. She also did a great job of checking for understanding and working with students one-on-one when needed. She didn't just give instruction and move on. She made sure every student understood the assignment. Another thing I really liked was how she allowed students to work in groups sometimes. Her students really seemed to enjoy this and helped them to stay more engaged. As far as a classroom management, she kept a very calm and consistent approach. She never raised her voice, made sure students understood the expectations of the classroom. If a student got off task, she redirected them instead of reacting negatively. That created such a positive environment for the classroom, and it's something I hope to carry on into my classroom one day. This course really showed me that teaching is so much more than just giving a lesson. It includes things like classroom management, building relationships, and understanding students' backgrounds. As a mom and someone who works in a school, I've seen how important those relationships are, and this course really reinforced that. I also learned how things like funding, laws, students' home life can impact learning. Working in federal programs, I've seen the financial side of it, but this helped me connect it to the classroom. Overall, this course made me feel more prepared and confident about becoming a teacher one day. This experience has honestly changed the way I look at teaching. As a mom, it hit me a little different because I see how important it is for kids to feel supported and understood at school. Teaching runs in my family, but I never have really seen it on a day-to-day interaction in a classroom setting. It made me realize that teaching is so much more than just lessons. It's a relationship, patience, and understanding. Moving forward, I want to be the kind of teacher who builds strong relationships with students, creates a positive environment, and helps every student feel successful. I want my students to feel safe, supported, and excited to come to school every day. Overall, this class and my field experience have helped me prepare for my future classroom one day. I'm excited to continue learning and growing as a teacher.